In this series, I take you on some of the most beautiful hikes in the Swiss Alps. These are definitely some of the most amazing landscapes I have ever seen. This is the first season of the series. It takes place in the canton of Graubünden, more precisely in the Engadin valley.
Good morning. Today I will go to the Segantini hut. I'm really lucky with the weather, so I would say let's do it.
In this fifth episode, I hiked from Pontresina to the Segantini hut. Including the way back to Pontresina, it's 15 kilometers of hiking with a difference in altitude of 1000 meters. I decided not to take the direct route. I was planning to do the longer one, which I thought would be even more beautiful. Once again, I was really lucky with the weather. I was glad that the first part of the hike was in the forest. Thanks to the shade, I didn't sweat that much. My first stop was Alp Langwart. I figured it would take about an hour to get there.
As the ocean throws the water to the shoreline, the blanket
Wow, just look at that view. That's amazing. I think I did approximately 50% of the uphill now, but it will get really hot as I'm not in the shade anymore.
There would have been a chairlift that goes from Pontresina to Alp Langwart. However, I decided to walk, and probably I didn't even lose that much time. The chairlift is one of the oldest in the region. It was built around 1950. That's why it's very slow, but at least you can enjoy the breathtaking view while riding the lift. Especially for families with small children, it's really nice to have this option, but I usually prefer to do everything on foot.
I've seen the stars on the ocean, and fields of grass beneath the blue. I've heard the songs of summer singing, like a humming in June.
The mountain you can see on the left is called Bitz Langwart. There is also a hiking trail that leads to this peak, but I didn't have time to climb it and would turn left at the foot of the mountain. In the canton of Graubünden, it's actually one of the few mountains over 3000 meters that has a hiking trail leading to the summit. I have been up there already. It's absolutely worth it, and maybe I could do this hike in another video. It was so steep already that I was glad that I wasn't planning to go all the way to the summit. It was quite exhausting.
I came from down the valley all the way to up here. So the hardest part is done, no more uphill. Now I will fly with my drone, and I'm also really looking forward to eating lunch. Another 20 minutes passed because of flying the drone. Now I'm really hungry.
Besides the apple, I ate some Davida, 2 sandwiches with ham, and for dessert some chocolate. Then it was already time to continue hiking.
Now I have new energy to continue hiking and the weather is still amazing. Let's go!
I was now on the Steinbockweg, or in English Ibex Trail. As the name suggests, it's not unlikely to see ibexes on this trail. It was not the first time I was there and I had never been lucky. I was hoping to finally see at least one ibex. However, seeing them is just a bonus. You can be glad that they even exist. In the 17th century, ibexes were hunted so much that they eventually became extinct. In the early 20th century, some ibexes were smuggled from Italy to Switzerland. Today, there are almost 20,000 in the country. Even if you don't see any, it's still worth it to do this hike. The view is absolutely amazing.
Think I'm gonna stay sheltered from the rain in Barcelona.
Now I can finally see the hut, so it's not far anymore.
It's not known when the Segantini hut was built, but it was known and established by 1905 at the latest. It's named after the painter Giovanni Segantini, who spent his last days in the hut and died there in 1899. Some of his paintings can be seen here. Although I'm not particularly interested in this type of art, I really like his paintings. In some of them, you can clearly see that he loved nature and the mountains. In my opinion, he chose a good place to spend his final days or years, however long it was. It's definitely one of the most amazing views in the entire Engadin.
Yes, I finally made it to the hut. So far this hike was extremely beautiful. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Now a lot of downhill awaits me. My knees will not like that.
I was a bit sad that I didn't see any ibexes on the way to the Segantini hut. on the way down to Pontresina it was even less likely. However, at least the view was breathtaking once again. In each of the first 3 episodes of this series I also hiked to a hut, but each time I had to hike back the same way. This was the first time I had hiked to a hut and had a different route back to where I had started. This is one of my all-time favorite trail sections, but in the meantime I could feel in my legs that I had done quite a lot of distance already.
Made it to the bottom. This was an absolutely amazing hike. Consider to subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, thanks a lot for watching, I really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.
In the next video I will explore another beautiful hut in the Engadin Valley. This series has 8 episodes, and the next episode is the only hike that I have never done before. I made some bad decisions regarding route planning that cost me some time, but it was still an amazing hike. Make sure to subscribe to this channel if you like this video, so that you don't miss out on my next adventure.